Hello, everybody. My name is Todd, and welcome to the CINCILINGUA membership program. And it's a pleasure to have you with me here today. Thank you for being members of our program. And most of you, or at least many of you, probably know CINCILINGUA is a language institute, and we are a language institute located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio is located in the Midwestern area of the United States of America. And again, it's a pleasure to have you with me here to join me in this lesson. And for this lesson, we are going to continue our series of business vocabulary, focusing on the area of idioms for business English. And this is part one of lesson 13. And so moving on here, we're going to look at our first idiom for today, or for this lesson, and that is to put a lid on, to put a lid on. And this means to stop, or to stop something from increasing. Okay, so a lid is, for you who may not be familiar with that term, a lid is something that you put on top of a container, for example. Okay, so you close the container with a lid. So this is the idea of how it means to stop, or to stop from increasing, or to stop from growing. Okay, so we have an example here that will demonstrate this. My company put a lid on salary increases until the economy improves. My company put a lid on salary increases until the economy improves. So so my company put a lid, it closed this container of salary increases until the economy improves. So that's the idea. All right, so now we will go to this expression, sparks fly. Sparks fly. Sparks fly refers to the reaction between two, or maybe more than two people. It could be two people or more than two people. And it usually refers to feelings of romance or feelings of anger. And this word spark, if you're not familiar with it, it refers to like that little initial piece of fire that comes, like, for example, if you have two pieces of rock, two pieces of flint that you're rubbing together, you might see a little piece of a fire. That will be what we call a spark. Okay, it's something that initiates a fire. A little piece of a fire initiates a large fire, and that's the idea here. The sparks fly, and then a bigger fire, or a large fire, results from that. And here our example sentence will show us how this works. And it says, sparks flew when our boss was informed that we didn't meet our production deadline. He let everybody know his anger. Again, sparks flew when our boss was informed that we didn't meet our production deadline. There was a reaction of anger, He let everybody know his anger. Okay, and you'll notice here that this idiom contains a verb, fly. Fly is an irregular verb. The base form is fly. The simple past form is flew. And the past participle form is flown. Fly, flew, flown. Fly, flew, flown. Okay, so we will go to this word, fallout. Fallout is a noun, and it refers to consequences. Consequences is usually negative consequences. or bad results of a situation. Bad results, bad consequences from some kind of a situation. And our example sentence: the fallout among the members of the board that resulted from the discussion of replacing the CEO was unprecedented. The fallout among the members of the board that resulted from the discussion of replacing the CEO was unprecedented. So the consequences, the negative consequences, the very bad consequences that resulted this fallout was unprecedented. It had never happened in the past. It's the idea here. So that's fallout. Now we have this verb to topple. To topple means to cause something to fall. Okay, to cause something to fall. It can also mean to fall. Okay, so this word as a verb can mean to cause something to fall. It can also mean to fall. Okay, but in our example, it will mean to cause to fall, as we will see. There was a secret plan to topple the company's president and replace her with the vice president. They wanted to remove her from the top position. There was a secret plan to topple the company's president and replace her with the vice president. They wanted to remove her from the top position. So there was a secret plan to cause her to fall. To cause her to fall. And that's the idea, to topple. Now we're going to talk about ground rules. We're going to discuss the ground rules here today, folks. Ground rules are, ground here refers to like the foundation, okay, the foundation. And here it just means the basic rules, the basic guidelines, we could say, the basic procedures, the basic protocol, rules that everybody should know and follow. Rules that everybody should and must know and follow. These are the ground rules, the foundational rules. In our example, we'll show this. During orientation, new employees learn the ground rules of the business. If they follow this basic set of guidelines, they will most likely become valuable team members. During orientation, new employees learn the ground rules of the business. If they follow this basic set of guidelines, they will most likely become valuable team members. Okay, ground rules, fundamental, foundational, basic rules. All right, so we've already looked at 5 idioms here in this lesson, and we began with the idiom to put a lid on. To put a lid on means like to put a cover on, and that means to stop, or to stop something from increasing, or to stop it from growing, or to stop it from proceeding in some way, is the idea here, to put a lid on. Okay. And then we talked about this expression, sparks, these little pieces of fire, these little initiating pieces of fire that cause larger fires. Sparks fly. It means that there's, when sparks fly, there's an outburst or a sudden reaction of anger. Sometimes it's anger, sometimes it's romantic feelings between two people. Okay, sparks fly. And then we talked about fallout. Fallout is a noun, and it refers to Negative consequences, usually serious consequences, and seriously negative consequences or results from some bad situation or some kind of a scandal. A scandal can result in very very serious fallout, for example. And then we talked about this verb to topple. To topple means to cause something or somebody to fall. It can also mean to fall, but in our context here, we looked at it in the context of to causing somebody to fall, to topple. And then finally, we looked at the ground rules, and the ground rules are the foundational rules, the fundamental procedures, the basic guidelines, protocols that need or must be followed in a company or organization or in a game or anything like that. Okay, so here again, the word ground refers to foundational. That's the idea. All right. So, yeah, so we're going to wrap up this this lesson video. Before doing so, I'm going to wish you a wonderful remainder of your day. Again, I thank you for joining me here and for being a member of our membership program. And yeah, so that's all from Cincinnati, Ohio today, or in this lesson video, but looking forward to you joining me next time. And again, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.